Let's turn off the music and let's get ready for our fun night tonight. You guys have been waiting long enough. Let's do this. Hello, everyone. Welcome tonight to our Viva La Dirt League watch party. The Azerim campaign here, episode 124 is what we're on. Last episode, well, they were looting. They were looting like little loot goblins. Let's see what happens on 124 here. After this commercial break.
We killed the dragon. You guys loot that side of the cave?
Yeah. I'll loot the back,
side of the cave.
you loot the side.
Yeah.
We give them some of the blood diamonds. You can't judge us. There you go, mate. Have some gin.
How much is platinum worth?
That's
Here's the gold.
75.
12. So off back to the foreman.
Head now.
There's something else here, isn't there?
Oh,
Something
wait.
else.
Oh,
The
God.
cave drawings.
Let's look at the cave drawings.
There they are. As you're leaving the cave, you're like, those are very nice drawings that probably tell a story.
We're literally at the mouth of the cave. Right, team. Baradun and the dickheads back on the adventure, and there's like this glowing cave.
Literally a cave drawing somehow going, yo guys.
It's got like text above it, press X to interact.
It's like glowing.
We're trying to get out of the cave, and it's saying you've not completed the objective. God damn it!
Oh my God, is this a lore? I'm smelling a lore episode right now.
So we got all the loot. Did you get some loot? I got some loot.
Yeah, you're doing really well with the loot. Yep, you've got the loot. Yeah, you've got a lot of loot there. You've got the loot. The loot that I put in the cave is fine, and then there's the cave drawings.
Maybe after the loot we leave?
No, there's the cave drawings here.
There's nothing else to do. So we just leave after the loot.
So I've mentioned a few times. So there's a few times that I've mentioned the cave drawings.
Rob desperately wants to get into this episode to share his master of lore telling.
Made a point of saying that they're like really intricate cave drawings.
Out of here. I don't think
Just like all over the cave, like stone artisan. There's a stone giant who are known for like etching history into stonework. And there's the exposition of everything. I wrote a lot of stuff for this.
Good work, guys. We D&D'd well today.
It's okay. You can drop it in later.
4 hours of writing completely disregarded.
You can find a way to shoehorn this exposition into another scene. Again. I will have anybody who cares to investigate the cave drawings make an investigation.
It'd be the ultimate insult if people were like, nah, we're fine. We're good, man. Oh, I wonder how many times that's happened to Rob while on this campaign.
Check.
Before they do, I'm drawn to... as there...
Maddie said he used to write pages for sessions, and sometimes they get through half a paragraph. Holy shit.
I guess you can.
Oh, thank God he said something, because that was below average roll.
Oh, wow, what a coincidence. Oh, yeah, damn. If you're going to try and read them, sorry, that's what's happening. I feel an urge to kind of hold it by the shoulder and cast... Guidance!
Yeah. This time, yeah, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so I will definitely have not seen that 9 before, and you get to roll an investigation
How did you see that? You've got the eyes of an eagle, because that was quick.
He's also got
You've got a very good angle. Your dice
Like
roll.
an eagle.
Like an eagle. He's at least 2 feet away.
It's cocked.
No, it's not.
Definitely. it's like 5-way cocked, and the point was upwards.
mostly leaning on the 17.
7.
All right,
7.
But wait, I've got lots
with
of...
guidance, you get to add that as well.
Yeah, and also, do I add other
Yeah,
stuff?
you add your investigation too.
A 3.
3. So we're at a 10 plus your investigation.
Where is investigation?
Is she the only one that cares?
I'm also looking. So,
good lord.
Guidance!
Where's my
17
investigation?
probably nothing.
Plus 8. So we're
Net
sweet.
20 with
18.
plus a 2.
All right, so the two of you will get the majority. You definitely will get all of it. You get the majority of this as well. You can tell that it tells a story from beginning to end, essentially. You know enough with your Nat 20 plus stuff, you know enough to know the direction that stone giants usually tell their stories is like top to bottom rather than left to right. So you kind of read it that way. You see that it tells the story of a great war approaching. and there is a figure that, with that high score, you wouldn't have been able to get this otherwise. You can tell that there's a figure of Baltaroth the Destroyer and the Army of Eternal Fire. The next section of it tells the story of the Storm Giant prophets foreseeing it, and again with that sort of history check, I'll apply it to the same sort of role for history. You know that Storm Giants in particular are diviners and foretellers and soothsayers and things. They generally are prophets. They are seeing this army, this great war approaching, and that the war will have huge ramifications on all of life. You can see that there's a scene depicting the extinguishing of the crucible of life.
Life. It's my thing. Not life.
It's not my thing.
But I'm alive. Not here, but I'm alive.
The next scene.
So it's almost like they're predicting the end of the world, or they're predicting the extinguishing of
They're predicting the extinguishing of the crucible of life, and then the next section has the high sorcerer, a high sorcerer figure that you can tell is definitely a high sorcerer figure, defeating Baltaroth alongside a bunch of adventurers.
Oh my god, guys! From reading the story, I think they drew a picture of me! Look at this! It's a little me!
What makes you think it's you?
And, well, because I helped defeat Baltaroth the Destroyer with all the adventurers.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No.
Because it's a quest in the game, you idiot.
There's like...
Adam continues to astonish me because he has all the traits of Barad-dûn, and Barad-dûn has almost all the traits of Adam. It's almost like you can't separate Barad-dûn from Adam and Adam from Barad-dûn. You really...
Like a
What?
Because, you know, you're a player/NPC. You definitely know what happened.
Right, Ben's face. Classic Ben.
Stop. we don't go into it.
Stop.
We definitely don't tell this guy which one he is. There's like...
And I take a selfie with myself and the picture of myself.
What is this that you're holding? What is that?
Barad-dûn's the
minor
best.
illusion.
It's just a...
So is Adam.
It's his staff.
No, it's my staff. Yeah, I just go, and it does a minor illusion picture of me and.
Yeah, right. That's cool. That's cool.
There's a scene of like this arachnid kind of demon as well, fighting beside him, one of his generals, Elizabeth Delac. Then there is the Storm Giants telling about. The next scene has the Storm Giants telling that prophecy, so that's not the event as it was happening, that was the Storm Giants foreseeing it. You can see that the next scene is them telling the Order of the Weave about the dangers of what is to come with everything that came before it, all of that war with Baltaroth and such.
So sorry, just clarifying, the war with Baltaroth is
I heard a fly, by the way. I swear I heard a fly. I heard a fly in the headphones.
something that's already happened.
It's in
That
that
is
room,
something in this
not
story,
mine.
in this story that you're reading on the wall.
Yeah.
That is something that has not yet happened. They're prophesying
Very
it, but
loud
you're now
fly.
getting to the stage where they're telling the Order about this is coming. In your world, as you're standing in this cave, it is a historical event that did come to pass.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
The next scene shows the High Sorcerer character immersing himself in giant culture and lore and learning the language, living like a giant. There's lots of scenes of this High Sorcerer becoming very giant-like in his studies. And then the next scene shows...
Do I remember if this definitely is me?
You definitely have not done that.
Oh.
This fly, dude. It is so hard to concentrate. I keep hearing this fly.
Confused. So this is talking about stuff that's happened in the past so far?
Yes,
It's like
so far.
in the world that we live in.
Yeah.
So far it seems
So
to be,
far
yes.
this is history.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's talking about a high sorcerer, and that's still history.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Seems
it's not
like it.
you, because you don't remember it.
Interesting.
That's why I was like, how do you know it's you? And you were all like, me. I was like, whoa.
Well, the Baltaroth the Destroyer thing was,
Baltaroth has been defeated in history by the High Sorcerer and a bunch of adventurers.
unless it's happened multiple times.
The next scene
We're in a
shows
video game.
the next. Like it's
Some kind of
like it happens every time somebody
No,
turns.
I mean like it's one of those repeating history things that it's happened thousands of years, even prior to the War of the Eternal Fire that happened quite recently.
history repeats itself.
The next scene shows the High Sorcerer guy going beneath the waves to learn more about this prophecy. It seems like him immersing himself in the giant culture was so that he can then go to the Storm Giants and learn firsthand from them about the prophecy.
Do the Storm Giants live under the ocean? You said the waves.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, storm giants generally live under the waves.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't know that.
You can then see in the next scene, we're getting towards the bottom of the wall now, that the High Sorcerer character, upon returning, was betrayed by an elven wizard.
Oh.
Elves.
And then the next scene is much harder to depict. It is difficult on the mind the way that it's drawn. It's definitely something that you can't work out. I hit it that time. It bounced off my thumb. And I was like,
You should have grabbed it.
I should have put my hand like here instead of here.
Instead of letting it bounce off.
I didn't think about
It's
that.
a big fly. It's a horse fly.
Yeah, this is the part that you're starting to lose it at this point.
Yeah.
But with your nat 20 plus 2, you can determine from this that it's a depiction of that High Sorcerer character being sent to the Shadow Realm, and all that entails with the weird, chaotic.
So it's not me, it's Kelothac.
Thank you, Dinus.
Next time it's gonna be
Dinus, I have to push your button, bro. How could I forget to push your button? You've been supporting me all night, bro. Go, Dinus, go, go. Go, Dinus, go, go. Dinus, Thank you, Dinus. I love you, bro.
Seems like it.
Okay, guys, I think I've deciphered this. It's a story about how the giants were prophesied that one god. Whoa.
This goddamn fly.
Yeah, no, sorry, yeah. That. What the hell? Yeah, right. So there would be one elf. I think the elf is you, Bob.
Just go.
Okay, sorry. There's an elf. There's Bob. He prophesies he's going to save the giants, but there's a high sorcerer in this. The high sorcerer, fucking high sorcerer, me? No, the high sorcerer's Kelothac.
That fly is a diva. That fly is seriously a diva. The fly wants all attention on itself. That fly is perfect. This is the greatest analogy right here of what's going on me in this entire episode, trying to focus, and this fly is bothering me.
The high sorcerer's Kelothac, it's not me. And then Kelothac.
Get it.
Like Rob takes all this time to create pages of lore, and then the fly is taking the stage, man.
Kelothac, guys, pay attention. Forget about the fly. Okay, we're all focusing. Fuck the fly. Ah! Okay, and the High Sorcerer's Kelothac, and he goes into the Shadow Realm, and after he goes into the Shadow Realm, he becomes real evil, and that's your patron.
Didn't get it. Close. Only able to converse with giants from having immersed himself 100% into giant lore and culture up to that point of being betrayed. It seems that his drive is return enough to return the giants to life, the ones that he speaks to. And you now realise what the Wither of Azerim's connection to giants is. Right before he was betrayed by Leothil, he had immersed himself fully into giant culture in order to visit the storm giants under the waves. And then he was immediately sent to the Shadow Realm, and that's why he can converse with them. That's why he brings them back to life. That's why he's trying to get the giants to work for him in defeating.
Oh, so there might be something to do. We might be able to get on the big bad evil guy's good side if we save the giants.
Right.
I'm glad you guys can focus with this flag on.
It's really hard, isn't it? It's really hard.
Finding it very difficult.
By big bad evil guy, you mean Kelothac?
Yeah.
So, who is the evil? So do we know if Leothil or Kelothac is evil?
Yeah, well, it's all grey.
It's all grey.
It's all grey.
You got inside a giant at some point, didn't you?
Oh
He's been
man,
inside
I've
a
been
few
inside a few, mate.
He's like real into them, so.
Yeah, well that's how my
Literally.
nightmare started happening.
Right.
I ate a bit of nightmare, and now it's in me.
That
Yeah, I wouldn't do that
makes
again.
sense to me.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
The final scene that you recognise down the very bottom is that this new creature in the Shadow Realm has started spreading his blood amongst people in the material realms, and from them spreading their blood to others. And that's how he's creating, turning folk into warlocks of his. And as he makes more warlocks, he grows in power.
Cool.
Oh my God, yes. And going back to the narrative of how Bob has basically been infected by this blood. You know, had he never really dove into the giant, was it a hill giant? I believe the first giant that he ever dove into was the hill giant when, oh God, it was like episode 12. It's like right at the beginning of this. Had he never jumped into that giant, like to explode him from the inside out, he never would have been affected. It was a hill giant, right? I was correct on that. Hey, can I get some applause? My God, my memory is so good tonight. Must be the glasses. My eyes are hurting tonight. That's why I'm wearing the glasses. My eyes are under a serious amount of strain lately, so you'll probably be seeing me look pretty nerdy for the next 2 or 3 weeks. You'll be seeing nerdy DG. Just letting everybody know that you'll be seeing nerdy DG.
I mean,
So one of Kelothac's new powers is coming from the existence of warlocks, like these giants that you just killed, right by your foot.
The Wither.
Okay.
Right, Maddie, the Wither.
so does that mean that he's in the heads of everyone, or just in?
Not just, there might be other people, yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, there are
remind
other
me,
people, like the guy we met at the tavern who was all like,
this with the wither ability that affected the wolf
Very
ages ago,
intelligent, this
and
DG.
has that something to do with this? So what you just
that
said?
is exactly
That is literally the effect of him.
Did I what was Rowing doing with his nose here? Let me rewind this. Let's see what Maddie was checking.
And
out.
has that something to do with this? So what you just
that
said?
is exactly
That is literally the effect of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? It was like he's collecting like a drop. Like did he have a little schnot? Like he had a little. Like was he tucking in the schnot coming out? Jesus, look at what Maddie decided. Maddie's got a good eye.
Witherness.
God, he sounds like a real great guy.
What was he? He was rubbing his nose
I'm a
before
big
that?
fan.
So
And you glad you didn't
Maybe
just
rub my
walk out of
nose.
the cave?
Are you saying
And I'm glad I also rolled a
this
20.
story, you had this planned more than a year ago? This is outrageous.
Hey, can we? Hey,
No, it's just lucky coincidence the whole time. He's so lucky we stumbled upon this game.
Oh god,
Laying
make
this
the
story as
train
I go.
tracks. Oh god.
Can we,
have
just
had-
for people who really can't focus on things with a fly going around, just recap that and like
Recap.
TLDR.
Sure, don't worry about it. And yes, to answer your question, I've had things planned since before we started this campaign that won't pay off for another like 2 years when we finally finish this campaign.
Oh my God.
Okay, nerd.
The
Play the long
TLDR from someone who doesn't know all the information is that
I know everything
Kelothac,
that's
the
been
previous
talked
High
about right
Sorcerer,
now.
got also, just
Normal
like me, was
DG.
betrayed by Laethal.
Not so much.
Laethal sent Kelothac to the Shadow Realm,
Right.
which turned him into.
This is information that you can tell him in character because it's stuff that I reveal.
Wow, so he reveals this much later, which, by the way, let's hear it for everybody not spoiling anything for me. One's in the chat for, like, this is episode 124. This is from approximately 2 years ago. We're over halfway through watching all of the episodes right now. And literally, I've only been spoiled one time on a very small event, and maybe a spoil about the mask, the cursed dreaded mask, okay, that I will find out if somebody spoiled me on. And if that person has spoiled me on the mask, I will be very upset. Just letting that person know. And that person knows who that person is.
In the last 10 when
So
you weren't there.
Baradun, while reading this,
So
is telling the story of what's happened.
Maddie says, click on the 2 years ago. Oh, does it show the exact date when you do that? Does it? Oh, wow. I never knew it did that, Maddie. Holy God. January 12th, 2023. Wow. Maddie taught me something. I never knew it did that.
We found out this from Zybilna, that Laethal sent Kelothac to the Shadow Realm, and it turned him into a Dark Lord, basically. And Kelothac is now evil, and he is Wither / Verderin / the bad evil goo that we keep knocking into. He's also in his mind.
That's
what's
part of
causing,
him.
And all of the all the giants we've been killing.
That guy.
All the giants we've been
That was good. That was good what Ben did right there.
killing that are kind of like have the black goo with them as well, are possessed, like his manifestation. Remember the other crazy Bob we met into who he's also possessed?
Not the hags, though. They were independent.
Yeah, they're independent.
So
Kelothac didn't want to be evil. He became evil because he got sent to
the Shadow Realm. Yeah. And from the sounds of it, Kelothac, you know, he's been turned into an evil Dark Lord, but not necessarily
By choice.
So he's definitely evil. He's doing bad things, but there might be a,
objective overall, do we reckon?
well, we kind of got told by
Your mama.
Zybilna that he wants to kill Laethal.
Right.
He
God.
has a one-track mind. That's why he's been saying words like kill and return and sorcerer and not gone.
So
Wants to kill Laethal for betraying him.
Yeah, it's grey, but there's things like we could kill Laethal and that could sate Kelothac, but it could also be Kelothac's like, well, now he's dead, I'm going to kill the rest of everyone.
Evil's never safe.
Yeah. Kelothac reminds me very much of like an Anakin turning into Vader scenario. Are you guys getting that vibe from Kelothac? I feel like Kelothac is like Anakin turning into Vader kind of thing.
But oh no, Laethal might be the only thing that can stop him.
Yeah, there's that as well. But Laethal's also a bit of a piece of shit. So
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Don't you dare, no spoils.
Massively evil.
Yeah.
Can you? Laethal, when with day one of this whole campaign,
Yeah.
was like your servant, or like you were kind
He's
of
the
like.
head of Arcane Research.
He was kind of like, he was
the head
kind of
of-
like your lesser than.
He's a head of department in the Order of the Weave, so he's one of like the 8 people on the council. It's just that he's the top guy. He's the head of
I'm the chancellor of the university,
Yeah, you're the chancellor of the
and he's one of the
university, and he's
professors.
one of the
Yeah.
professors. Head of the.
And he must be, and he's been around for a while because he, if he was the one that
Oh
betrayed
yeah, he's been around for
Kelothac.
ages.
Yeah.
He's like 500 years old.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's an elf. He's old.
That's intense. Look at this.
Good work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thank you.
The real pros put the D4 on the bottom.
Good luck.
Way to start with a D6, you loser.
Rightio, shall we?
The dice of the loser.
Let's get this invitation.
Shall we? Get this invitation. Head
Hell
off
yeah.
to the foreman's office, I guess.
All right.
I don't really know what we're doing.
Stunner
you need
just
to join
read
you guys.
your
I don't really know.
Oh, well, let me explain. So we're trying to get in the good graces of the Sandana family who own the Erangel mining operation.
Okay.
Can we?
And we
So-
killed the dragon for them.
Yeah.
So you know about
Right.
the big bad demon Kelothac thing? That's
Now he does.
that might be
I
the
do.
end of times.
I do now after the reading that.
Yeah.
thing?
No, I've just told
Okay, so
Yeah.
Zybil never informed you about that.
No.
Okay.
No.
It was part of the Legends
So
lore.
that's our main goal now.
Yeah. So the big
Okay.
bad evil guy is not Laethal. It's Kelothac.
Okay.
But
Maybe.
we need to. We're just a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
And a girl. And we need.
Yo, girl.
We're just a bunch of dudes and a girl. We're just a bunch of dudes and a girl. We're just a bunch of dudes and a girl. I feel I'm smelling and feeling a song right
Yo,
here.
girl.
That should be on your name. The dudes and
Just
one
a bunch
girl.
of dudes and a girl.
And we're like, we can't defeat this guy by ourselves. We need help. But the only way to get an audience and get help is to
Yeah.
do something.
Talk to some of
worthy
the main family, the 5 main families of.
I can get on board with this.
Gotta get
But
that
also,
party out.
Laethal is currently meeting with the 5 families and turning them to his side, so we need to kind of turn them to
You didn't like
We
that
need to go
stuff?
shit talk a bunch.
Correct.
There's more of us.
It's a
than
work
there
in
is.
In
progress.
mechanical terms, just to give you a bit of a peek behind the curtain, as it were, when the time comes,
Did you just Stunner just gave me a gas emote right now. He did not like that. I gotta work on that. Stunner is not happy with that musical rendition right now, man. Dude. What? Now I feel like I need to like compose an entire song about this, man. We're just a bunch of dudes and a girl.
for Sabtation Day, when the Order elects a new High Sorcerer, it looks like it's going to be Laethal. Master Padrick is also in the running, another one of the sorcerers at the another one of the wizards at the university.
I thought you did get it.
Daft Digit thinks that the fart emoticon's going the wrong way, but like what you don't know, bro, is that the DG butt emoticon that can be found on Discord was not approved for Twitch. Twitch found that it violated the terms of service policy, and I got warned for putting my bare ass emoticon. They couldn't handle my ass. Basically, Twitch couldn't handle my ass. I uploaded Mad Styles DG butt emoticon on there, and it actually is facing to the left so that you could like combination my butt with the fart. I think you can do it on. I think you can actually do it on Discord.
It's gonna be like several episodes of us just like can't get anything done.
Yeah, it's got a 96 vibe.
It's like Breaking Bad.
Laethil is currently in the running to be elected High Sorcerer. They take public opinion into account, so Laethil is here kind of campaigning and being like, vote for me. Padrick, you were doing these guys were doing something.
By the way, thanks for being here tonight, everybody. I always have fun with you.
People on his side. If you can convince the 5 families with something like you've done with the dragon, that member of the families will be on your side rather than Laethil's side when the time comes. So at the moment, provided that this after discussion goes well, it's not a guarantee with you guys, but provided that you don't f anything up, the Sandanas are now on your side.
Bob at the door.
The Sandanas are now on your side because you've defeated their dragon. If you go and deal with the smuggling thing for the Eldrins, they will also be on your side. If you deal with whatever the Selwyns want you to deal with, they will also be on your side. Anyone you do not manage to convince while you're here in the Thilvern Islands will be on Laethil's side when the time comes.
But something we also discussed the other day is that, I might say this in character, is there is also coming a time where I might just be powerful enough to re-emerge as the High Sorcerer, and we can stop all of this voting business. But I'm not powerful enough at the moment.
You'll never be more powerful than me.
As long as Laethil hasn't got any contingencies for
and I do
to happen.
prestidigitation in his face, and fireworks go.
What's your hit points?
I love that Britt was not impressed by that. Watch this. Let's rewind this for a moment here. Watch, like he's doing prestidigitation. He's doing his fireworks in Badra's face, and watch what happens here with Britt's face. You guys see.
Contingencies for
and I do prestidigitation in his face, and fireworks go.
She's like, ugh.
What's your hit point?
Did she give off salad vibes to him? She just salad vibed at him.
Warning. Incoming salad vibes.
Oh. Dude, I need that sound effect. I need that on the board. I need her like disdained on the board. She totally salad vibes to him.
I'm so strong.
I'm over 100 tough.
I should be High Sorcerer. I'm over 100 tough.
I'm 100 tough.
All right, shut the fuck up. You leave the cave.
Can we go down a cardboard like a sand dune? I've been thinking about that for a while.
You sure can. You absolutely sure can.
To get back to town.
I want some kind of a check to see how this goes for you. You cast guidance. Make an acrobatics check. 18 plus guidance, this one.
Nice.
Baby.
Plus 21 plus your athletics or acrobatics.
I think it's like -1 for athletics, but that's fine.
Let's go acrobatics then, next page.
Wait, what?
Next page. There you go, acrobatics.
+2.
+2, there you go. What did I say? 23. 23, you do not kill yourself going down the side of this mountain on a piece of cardboard.
She's like, I'm off. We're like, are you going down hopefully that goes well.
Like, tapestry, big old tapestry.
I would never damage a priceless artifact. Sorry, I just whacked the mic big time there.
You head down the mountainside. As soon as the rest of you leave the cave, you see that there's like a large down there.
I only wanted to do that if it was like a collective group thing.
I don't have any cardboard.
Oh, damn.
Just waiting for them at the bottom awkwardly. I thought they were behind me.
Same way we came up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just go, I mean, you just gotta start.
Yeah.
Fly down.
Well, only you can fly. Only you can fly. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna toboggan on this piece of cardboard I prepared earlier.
What the?
She's so nice. She meant to do it with everybody there.
The hell are you doing?
It's a toboggan, clearly.
Yeah, and you're gonna go down a rocky mountain on a piece of cardboard?
You've got it.
Wait.
Someone give me a push.
I mean,
Roger? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh.
see that happening.
Did we just witness Clem die?
Clem is crazy.
Oh.
That is a literal cliffhanger.
I heard it.
Woo!
She's having a great time.
Oh, cool, that's good. So she definitely didn't die.
That's good.
Is that right?
So should we all fly down there?
We can't fly like you. Oh my God!
Just jump and try.
We'll see you in a day.
Okay.
Hilarious.
You see, there's a large contingency of elven miners just waiting outside the cave for you to get your fill and leave, because then they can take the rest of what you've left behind.
Get on in there.
And they head in with their mining picks and start to clear out the rest of the dragon loot. You get down to the foreman's office. It is late now. Thankfully, the foreman has stuck around because she needs to know whether you've...
This is what Maddie said. This is how it played out. I don't know if you guys probably can't see that, but 1, 2, 3. Boom!
Been successful or not in your work, you head into the office, and to try and speed things up again, you tell her you exposition cantrip.
I do the thing we walk in and just slam it on the desk. I slam the skull on the desk and it's dealt with.
That's very impressive.
Oh my god, it was my head!
I need more
It was
tea.
on my head!
Pepe,
Damn it.
hand me that tea, bro.
Continue.
She opens a drawer, gets out a small stone with some runes carved into it, and you hear her say, "Oh, and it's Sigyn. I have some adventurers here that have dealt with the dragon for us. I'm looking at its skull right now." She places that back in the drawer. She pulls out another stone similar and hands it to you. You're the one who slammed it down, so you look at it. Yeah, you know they're relatively common among more magically adapt countries and civilizations. That it's a sending stone. It's a way of it's sort of like a sending stone. It's a once per day in both directions, so one person can activate it and then both people can reply. It's basically a tweet. You can tweet at them and they can reply tweet, and then
this
later in
goes
the day
specifically
they can do it.
to
Owen Sindana.
#Dragon's dead.
Do you talk to it, or do you...
You activate it and talk to it. You can say up to 25 words, which is why I say it's like a tweet. You're limited in the amount you can say. They have the immediate chance to respond, and then they can...
Can you join words together? Just calling up words together. So like if you get 27 words,
if you speak German, you can have an entire conversation.
Does it go through in the voice?
It goes through in your voice, yeah. Whoever receives the message knows who it is that's sending it.
What's that? There's that app that you were using for a while there. You and Chelsea. Just you could say a few, like almost like a walkie-talkie.
God!
This sounds vital.
It was like you could just go, "Hey, da 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 da." It's just real quick messaging back between. Maybe it wasn't.
No, I don't think that was me. No, I don't think that.
Anyway.
No. We need to get to the bottom of this.
It was someone else messaging your wife.
Oh God!
It's like you got Snapchat. You? And this one's just like, "Hey, I'll be home in a sec." Yeah, so it's almost basically like.
I vaguely remember something like that.
I feel like that's every.
Well, that was a long time ago. What was that app? That's going to bug me. I actually remember what Roan's talking about.
Yeah, you can do that on any messaging service.
Oh, that's going to bother me. That's going to bother me.
Oh, amazing. A sending stone. So I can send 25 words, get 25 words back. Easy.
Oh, so is it a bit like Twitter?
I mean, similar to Twitter, I guess. But no, it's just easy. You just send 25 words, get 25 words back. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, but like, is it like written words, or like can you like voice? Can you do voice?
I mean, voice is kind of like mental. It just happens. It just happens.
Right.
Voice,
like because there's an app. There's an app. I mean, what's it called? What's that app? What's that app? There's an app that's kind of like a walkie-talkie. You can go. You go. Hey, how's your day? And they go. Yeah, my day's been good.
Yeah, no, it's like that with 25 words, 25 words back.
But like, is it audio or just text? Like audio or text? Was it like?
He's right, and I'm telling you what, it was audio. It wasn't text. It was like an audio recording, and you could only like put like 5 or 6 seconds on this thing, and you would send it, and then they could send you a reply back on it. What was it? Oh my God!
It's like you're a special character.
Do you know that?
I know what he's talking about.
Greg. You know the one, the walkie-talkie. Hey, darling, how's your day? Anyway, that's what this is like.
We should head
Thanks,
back.
man. I wasn't able to visualize it properly until now.
Till now, I can imagine it's like that vague app.
That may or may not have.
You know the vague app.
Yeah. It's almost like this thing.
You guys know what the.
Would you say like kind of like a tweet? Like kind of like a tweet.
It's still going.
It's like a verbal
but like with
I'm so bored.
Yeah, right.
No, I found that really helpful
Yeah.
because before I was like, oh, it's like a thing we can send a short message, but now I know it's like a thing we can send a short message.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fucking stop it! All right, Sigurd Sundana grabs the head and slams it down again and says, Owen says that I'm to invite you to the noble Palet Sendana's house. I will get in touch with him and he will come and pick you up now. You will be welcome to spend the night with one of our highest members of our family.
Oh, wow.
I
The
appreciate
highest member of a family, just a super stoned teenage boy comes over. Like,
What were you guys expecting?
what's going on? You want to come and hang out?
The highest member of our family, Dylan.
Got Doritos, I got Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good night, to be honest.
Mario Kart.
You guys want to play some Zelda?
You wait around for a moment or two until trundling up towards the mining operation on a horse and carriage, a driver and butler isn't quite the right word. I'm trying to think of the staff member that is chauffeur, let's say, is there to collect you on behalf of Palet Sandana. You get into the cart and he trundles off. It's quite late into the night by the time you arrive in a town called Runel on the shore of this island of Erengel. You see that you are at the base of what is a huge cliff face. And looking up it in the moonlight sky, you can see that sticking out of the cliff face, embedded into the stone itself, a huge sailing ship.
Cool.
I feel like the fact there's a boat.
A huge sailing ship? Oh, this is going to get interesting. I can't wait. All right, listen. This has been a wonderful night with everybody here. My Dungeons and Dragons crew. Let's hear it for everyone here. Dungeons and Dragons crew, unite. Once we get that support on Patreon or YouTube membership and we build it up and I get to the point where I can justify taking another night of streaming, we will do Wednesday nights and we will do 2, 3, 4 episodes at a time and other D&D related things, and we will make Wednesday Dungeons and Dragons night. We're getting there. It's going to be a process, but I think in 2025 we will do it. Thanks for joining. If you're seeing us on YouTube, definitely like and share. And we just banged out another one, man. Another one. All right. Peace out.